First edition of TMFL Football League. Thanks for the new followers I picked up. Thanks for some of the kind words about our league. Appreciate you. All right. So here we are with the Chiefs. We're in week 16. Taking the playoff picture. With a number 2 seed, looks like we're going to end up playing on wild card weekend. I don't know how we're going to catch those Ravens. We have 3 losses, and that's not good. Titans still in the number 3 spot. Wow, how is that possible? Jeez. Anyway, so they're in the number 3 spot. It's probably a good spot for them to stay because they don't want to run into these Chiefs. Something that we're proud of. This is what I really don't understand. Look at our defense. Everything's green there. But yet and still, our defense is sucking. I don't get that. I'm not following that. We'll take a look at some stuff here. Stats like we always do. Number 1 offense in the league. Defense is last. Alright, over here, Tyreek Hill still leading the league in touchdown receptions and passing yards. My main man Mahomes doing his thing right there as always.
So I be hella low key.
Saints. Ooh, boy, the Saints. Wow. That's a surprise. I didn't expect to see him there. The Saints has a number 1. The Saints have a number 1 offense in the league. I mean, not the number 1 offense, but the score is the number 1 scoring offense in the league. Wow. As we blowing everybody out when it comes to yards. Except for the Buccaneers, they're right on our tail. So, once again, we don't play for that type of stuff. But,
you can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch you hate, watch them lurk, can't relate.
All right, guys, so it's time to play some ball.
At the dirt or butter waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yo, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they say. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it all on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
It's not bad,
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go.
127.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go.
Let's make this offer to you and see if you'll take it. Alright,
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
Can't remember what it was. Alright, Brad Lane. Man,
I get it go. I get it go.
This dude stinks, man.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
And this guy is
They take all and you let go.
What's up with these?
But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of sound, maybe still a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables.
Pick faces for players.
Look at me, at the asylum. Was a fateful mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
If I select this face, they'll change it. You select the face they already has. Stay, change it. Let's see if that'll fix it.
They don't know my name. I'll get through the pain.
Oh, it did fix that. You saw it. That's how it's okay. That's a quick fix on that. Let's go back. that's where they fixed that. Alright, so
when they peep us, shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you lemons, and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes to the stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Tasting on my face like it's lemonade.
let's get to this place game. Zeros across. Has he even played? Oh, there he played. He played here. Then in Chicago. We got him back for something crazy. I don't remember pretty like out creative. How did we get him back? I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you now. I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull up with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't yeah, boy, what's up, man?
Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do?
Oh, sacked a while.
Cause I'm open to it. I know that you're missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, no. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, no. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I got an estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof. I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with the pink stuff is. Long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I heard it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
second nature, all is automatic.
Now we have a bye. We're going to try to fix the pass defense thing. I'm going to try to get it fixed. Oh, tackle there. All right, let's go. I want to win. No, I really don't.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible.
Only game of time.
Pay for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition.
Only game of town, only game of town.
Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Kansas City Chiefs versus Jameis Winston and the Indianapolis Colts.
The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
And no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. Bottom line, how do they get a win?
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early. Run through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Don't take the time to put all this stuff in the game and make sure it's right. People can say, well, it don't make a difference. Well, you're right. If it don't make a difference, then just don't put them out there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, boy. Garrett just like defense.
And some room to work. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it back up. Oh, wow.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And he'll push his way forward. Almost hit a Sneed in the face.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. With the snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Winston, quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bryant. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, Winston. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice
We always want the ball first. Always want the ball
first. Read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
It's going to change up. I mean, god dang it. We got to get off the field, guys. We need good, just like defense.
Winston now to throw on first down. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 11 more on that one and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and goal, Winston in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Almost 4 yards. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the 1st quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jameis to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive.
What was that?
A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can...
I would say no tier 2 for the Chiefs or for the Steelers, and we move from there. I think that will be the...
Come on.
As it stands right now, do that. There is some issues.
Come on, man. What is that? Dive and stop him.
With that said, I didn't see the Cleveland Browns because the game cut off at the end, so I don't know how that game was full.
Stand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Right here. That's a good run.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 59 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throw it back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Hey, look, Danny Dimes, gonna be on you today, bro.
In the NFL, so
gonna be on you today, because we ain't trying to do this ball, man.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score and give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
36-yard line.
Show that we won and we lost. He was too close, Danny Dimes. He was kicking him out, getting cut up. He was trying to, man, it's slow. I hate playing it this way.
2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down. And you make the home crowd
What
go.
are you doing early? Oh, there
it is. I
guarantee you that they... this guy gets beat. I mean, he freaking stinks, man. God, he's horrible. God dang it, I can't get rid of him. Oh, boy. He just stinks. He just stinks. Oh, come on. This guy gonna go through two dudes. This is bull. Well, once again, it's the Madden. And he gonna run past and don't pick him up. I mean, come on, man. This is garbage. It's just total garbage. He gonna get through two dudes. Two guys. Two dudes. I mean, this is unbelievable. Our center is a freaking 85. An 85 with a strength of 91. This guy is just going to go around like he's not even on the field. I mean, are you kidding me? My left guard, strength 92. Come on, man, this is bull crap. I mean, it's just garbage.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
From the 25 on second down, Winston, throw left side complete. That's Bryant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Good.
They'll run on 3rd down with Bryant.
Get him. Good job. Way to stop him. Good job. Nice 3 and out.
About a yard, if that.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done, because as it stands right now, they won't have the first round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
1 yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Oh,
and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here we go. Once again, here we go. Here we go. Guarantee this is what happened. Oh, so that's what happened. He came up. Oh, and he goes to these two guys again. This one guy. Who is this dude, man? Number 95. Okay, let's see who this guy is. This is garbage. This is the same old BS that they always do. They want to win this game, so they make guys that ain't that dang old good spectacular. It's just garbage. His strength is an 88. So this guy is going through two dudes whose strength is 90 and wreaking all kind of havoc. Stop it, man. This is bull.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players. And maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run. This is Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Bang, bang, play.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. Plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
I tell you, man, some must be telling me it's time for me to put this thing.
So now 1st and 10 really in Chiefs territory at the 47.
This stuff is just, I can't deal with it.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
I can't deal with it. This team is
and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
This guy's 8 for 8.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Bull crap, man. This is bull. Then you play the guy and they play
after 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go with Brown. Down to the 30
Got to
after
win
a
6
gain
times
of
for it
3.
to go down.
Another carry.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, my God.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
3rd and goal, Winston. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
To number 83, touchdown Indianapolis.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
The extra point attempt to follow here. And it's good to make it 14-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
See what they do. Now watch this. Watch the student stuff right here.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown.
So if they make him, I don't never drop my quarterback on his own. I let my quarterback drop back on his own. I let him finish. Watch this. So this is what they do in the snow. So he's right here. They make him do this so they can make him purposely slide. He didn't not have to do that. I mean, it's just garbage, man. It's just garbage. It's just a
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
You know, he's on a dry part of the field, but they make him slip a ball.
Mahomes gets it to Meredith complete.
They make him slip and fall. He on the good part of the turf, and they make him do that. I mean, that's what they do.
Basketball teams that don't normally press, you put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And a quick throw here that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. And in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And boy, that one drops.
I've showed this again. I'll show it again because it's just, you know, this is why I don't like this game. Look at this. You know, here's another guy going through 2 dudes. I mean, this guy, his strength is a 90 freaking 2. Let's see. What's old boy's strength? I mean, this is just bogus. God damn it. Boy, I'm tired of this game. I really am. I'm tired of it. I'm really getting to the point where I'm getting tired of it for real. His strength is a 90. Alright, so let's go and look at the dude that busted through the line of scrimmage. Went through another double team. Because before he had a guy that was an 80 strength, bust to 2 dudes that was a 92. So let's see what this guy's strength is, shall we? I mean, it's just... here he is right here. Let's bring him up. Oh, there he is right there on top. Oh, his strength is a 79. So a guy with a 79 strength bust through a guy that has a 92 strength and a 90 strength. Come on, man, stop this. Stop this. If you want to just win, just tell me up front and save me some time. I can go play something else. Because this is just garbage. It's just garbage.
Incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's just garbage.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now,
Dang
3rd
it.
and 5, following the incomplete pass.
You want to win, just say you want to win. Waste my time with this.
And
man.
again, it's Mahomes.
Yeah.
And he can't hang on to it.
You're not
Nearly
gonna
picked.
That's why I always want the ball first. Because that sets the tone of the game. Look at this. Here we go. Here we go. You know. Here we go. Here we go. At your pre-snap, could you have seen this at your pre-snap read? No, you could. Okay. Look for it next time you get the ball, because I saw something.
For his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
I don't think that dude missed the pass.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far.
No, they slowed it down because they got Pete on their side.
Meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down.
Like we playing in 75 to 40 degree weather in Miami.
There. It'll be second and a couple. Play fake. Winston. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. He's got a man complete.
He's 13 of 13 for 164 yards and 2 touchdowns.
A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly.
See, you just saw it. Not going to win, so I think I'm just going to stop this and just give them a win and to save myself some time. You're not going to win because look what they did. I mean, this is how bogus. Watch this. Watch what he does. This guy right here. Right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, there he is. Look, so watch. He's supposed to drop straight back. So you know so this guy is sticking him. So they're gonna make. So why are both of these guys going him? You know why? Because that leaves his back door wide open so he can complete this long pass. This is garbage, man. This game is so bogus. I'm just so tired of it. I'm really tired of it. I'm really starting to get tired of this mess.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Can't just keep doing this.
A run here with Brown. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
They don't play where you want you to play. And then they'll move that guy right out the way. That's not even where that guy's supposed to be. He's supposed to play straight back, and they got him chasing the dude that's well covered, by the way. And that's what a real player will do.
On 2nd and 9, Winston, that's taken in.
And that guy's a bang play, but you know what?
Only 3 yards on
and they don't have to worry about snow. They can hold on to that all day. Jeez, dogs.
Winston. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This guy ain't missing
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston. So let's look at something, shall we? That guy is 100%. He is 15 of 15. 15 of 15. 15 of 15. He's an overall 78 with an awareness of 75. And you tell me if this game's not bogus or not. You tell me. Bullshit.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
It's going to come to that day where I'm
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
And
he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
So you can have a good time. But you don't play it when they just make guys just cheat.
Here's Winston. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard for the 6 to the 5. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
All that was snow.
Here's Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left.
They made that thing go pace. Just garbage.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Get another shot on offense.
But I hit it right there. It
went, and now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Winston. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. We hit halftime, as we do all season. We'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's Joseph Charlton now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hill on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Mahomes.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more.
Oh, look at that.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What? What happened? He didn't catch that? Oh, this is... Nice try, man. Throw it to the pylon. Nice try. Nice try, Valari. Let's take your money. Nice try.
Complete in the end zone.
Nice try.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, and it's the Bengals who are out in front. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes. From there, it's off to Chicago. Check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they lead the visiting Browns in that one at halftime. David Montgomery, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. The Vikes locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. In our game, it's been Jameis Winston who's been on target in the first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow still continuing to fall as we are back underway. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And how might might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. They'll run on first down. Meredith. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Oh, look.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull
a 99 quarterback. Jameis Winston is a 78. And this guy is just completely past.
We're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
But he's not even running the right.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Meredith. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you.
Oh, man. You got to laugh. Because they've been catching the ball like that all day. They've been catching the ball like that all day. This guy is in snow. Look at this. Look at his traction in the snow. Look at this dude here. Hey, man, I ain't sliding nothing. I'm breaking. They've been catching balls like that all day. But not us.
As you try to execute offensively.
It's comical. It's comical. It really is.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
Comical.
From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Oh, look. And I missed that.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Oh, it's funny, man. It's funny. You can't even call it timeout. You know, once he's in the middle of his kick, you can't even call it. Old man games, you can call it timeout. You can't call it timeout.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Offensively, that's the mismatch.
You gotta laugh at this
you want to
mess,
force
man.
a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space.
It's comical watching this stuff and what they do. It's comical.
And they take a lot of pride in cover.
It's a matter of time, boy. We're going to say bye-bye. It's a matter of time we're going to stop playing this game altogether. It's just hypocrisy. I can only take it.
Give him 29 yards.
I can only take it.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did.
I can only take it for so much
first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him.
I can only take this for so much longer. At some point in time, I'm going to put this thing down for good, bro. I mean, the hypocrisy with this game is at a whole level that it's just hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's just getting hard to deal with it. It's getting hard to deal with it, man. This guy's dude is an 80. His speed is an 88. Okay. Now the guy that was sticking him. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, coach. Keep it up. So now, the guy that was sticking him with speed was named Sneed. Sneed is a 96 speed, and that guy outran him. So yeah, the guy that was 78 beating not one but 2 offensive linemen that were 92 and 90 respectively. I mean, this, you know,
anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
This garbage. Can't get fired up by playing this bull.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs.
This guy here, I don't think he's missed the pass yet. He's a 78 overall. I don't think he's missed the pass.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Yeah.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so
this is a waste of time. Because you can already tell when the game started. So why waste my time? Just tell us you want to win the game. Just let us know up front we ain't got to play. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. Their guys making tough catches in the snow. Your guy, the exact same thing. And our guy didn't come down with the ball, but their guy came down with it. Come on, man. This is good. I'm so tired of this game. I need to be it myself. I really am.
Now it's Brown.
I really am.
Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
I really am.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go.
Getting tired of it,
Well, the
folks.
previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Closer
should
to
have
closer,
tapped out,
put
had a
it down
second
forever.
back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his
He's
tight
19
end.
of 20. He missed
gain
the
there
oh.
following the 3-yard pickup on
He's
first
20
down.
of 20. So what pass? He threw an interception. That's what
pretty well. The hope is
So
to go ahead and put
every
it on
pass
him,
this guy
so he
has
can
thrown
turn
today,
and get
he hasn't
upfield
had a
and gain
pass
additional
hit the
yardage.
ground.
It just
He's
wasn't anywhere to go
19
on
of
that
20.
play.
Jameis Winston. Come on, man. Stop.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I'm playing the zone. Once again, they put me in man.
Winston now. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself.
Yeah,
but
man,
it
you know,
appears
when our
he's going to be
quarterback
about
run,
a
he
yard
gets
or
that
2
ball
short.
coming.
5 yards that
Look at
time
that.
out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
Don't run, because they make you run straight, run into dive into the kicker like they did with us last night. Made the guy dive right into the kicker. We try to push this guy towards the line of scrimmage. They made him make a beeline to the kicker.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And now here comes Kansas City. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I
There it
always
is.
did.
It's in the
Because
snow.
those
We have
guys,
guys out there with
they won
short
us a
sleeve
whole lot
shirts
of
on.
games.
This guy out there in the freaking, he's out there in a golf shirt. In the snow on the ground. They brag about the realism of this garbage. This is
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much.
Oh, that's right, because that's what Tyreek Hill's going to do. He's going to run behind the guy that's standing there. Of course,
but guess
what
what?
they do.
They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right?
Care about
Sometimes it takes a
losing.
while
Let
for a
us
guy to
lose
get
right.
going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go
Let us
along,
lose
get
right.
that guy lathered
Don't care
up,
about
get those blocking assignments down.
I once played an 82-game basketball season. We won 16 games.
Give him
I
9
played the
on
whole
the carry
thing.
that time, and they're set up with a
Just
second
make
and
sure,
1.
just don't do it like this.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was
Crying
the
about
finisher.
losing is
A
one
really
thing.
nice
Crying
run.
about being cheated is a whole different ball game. Insane cheat every time.
From the shotgun now,
Can't
here's an
win on
inside
there, so
give.
it has to create
They can muster only a yard
nonsense.
there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
When we talk about defenders specifically,
88 guy
linebackers
tracking down a
keeping
guy
their
that
eyes
has
in
a
the right
94
spot.
speed.
He had that
That's
eye
happened
down
to
the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes
78 rating
place.
quarterback.
But you're right about
This
that
guy
one.
is
He
a freaking
correctly figured
78,
that one
and
out
this guy has
and made
missed
a really
one
nice
pass
play.
in the
Just a
snow.
gain of a couple, but
In
good enough to
inclement
keep the
weather.
drive rolling.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
Oh, and then you saw 95 get through there, but you know they make him look stupid, like he don't know what he's doing. So he's looking around. Where's the ball? I mean, you got to play the Bruce by Deuces because they cheat so dang much. Because you can't call a regular defense.
This is Brown on the carry.
You can't call a regular defense
It's a
because
pickup of 4.
when they want to throw that, because they'll move your man out the way, so the little guy can catch the ball across the middle. So you got to start playing the middle guy. But you can't do it for everybody.
Right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now you want to play zone.
Now a carry for Brown, and very little there. He might have gotten a
coincidental
yard.
that they want to play zone when they run the ball, when they know they're running the ball, and then we want to play zone. Watch this. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to pick. Matter of fact, who's on this pick right here? Cover 6. So this was just a zone defense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the
Every
game.
time. Every time.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Every time.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
We don't even run
That
man.
one goes for
But
8
every
yards.
time they put us in man.
I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
It's going through the motions, man.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Brown. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
So we're
23 yards on the play.
12 and 3, I think.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Total garbage.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get
Notice how they put him in zone.
And he takes it in for
they put him in zone
now. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he's able to put it through. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Bengals 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit.
At the 42-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Trey Hendrickson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 32. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes over the middle. It's complete. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Once again, that guy's strength is an 80-something. 80 is 80, I think. 78 or something like that. And the guys that he just beat, both of their strength is over 90. He pushed one of them out the way. Watch this. I mean, this is whatever. Watch it. This guy, so he's double teamed. He's been beating double teams all day. He is nobody. He's not a superstar. He's nothing. So what? Look. So he put that guy is a 90-something speed. So he pushes both of them out the way. This is garbage. I mean, it's just total garbage.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Indy set to go on offense once more. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they?
Curiosity grins and giggles. What's this guy's strength? Just out of curiosity. Fucking cheating and shit. It's just, man, just get tired of this game, man. Oh, his strength is a 79. Huh. All right. Let's see something here. 79. Huh? So he ran through him, which is 80 feet, 83. He ran through Garrett. Garrett's a 91. And I think he ran over his boy too. Yeah, well, I mean, he just run over people, man. That this guy's a weak dude. He's just pushing people.
You're taking charge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Brown, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Number 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Dashing through the snow. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 6-yard line. A huge play that time for the Colts. 54 yards. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
Start the season, but must have a vacation. Oh, let him play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
brings up second and goal.
They try and run forward here with Brown. And
What's going on, Mom? What's happening? No, what's up? Hmm?
I'll need more room.
What are you trying to do?
I'll put it over here. I'll put a picture. I
We-
want to put the clothes in the washer. And
No, come on, let's go. No, come on, let's go do it. You gotta
well,
see
I
that.
was going to show you what I did. Can't you see it here? No? I won't show you.
Why are you taking videos of what you did?
Because I wanted that was going to ask you was right.
You don't have no pictures in here.
Really? It's not showing.
Well, you just didn't call me and come down and show you. Let's see here.
I put the clothes in the washer. And you got those two, the three little things up there.
Okay, you putting this. You don't have to put nothing in there. You're supposed to put here. Let me show you.
That wasn't supposed to be there.
No.
I didn't open anything.
No, I just said you just gotta throw it in there. You ain't gotta open nothing. All you just throw the clothes in there and just throw it in the whatchamacallit.
In what?
Just throw it in there. You don't have to put it in there.
Oh, it doesn't have to go here.
No, just throw it in there.
Oh, so just put it in there.
Just throw it where your food. Just look at it as same thing as washing detergent.
Okay, I thought last time that's what I did. Okay, and then after that.
That's what you tried to do last. Well, that's what you tried to do last time.
Well, I didn't turn the water on or anything like that.
Just be thankful. Oh. For what you got.
This time he is in. Yes. A great play there.
Diamond in
His
the back.
6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Diamond in the back. Oh, man. Have fun, guys. You'll be at home for the playoffs.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
It is straight up garbage. That's exactly what this game is. It is garbage. So.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Garbage.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount.
Garbage,
if they could get it done. Well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Just garbage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Everybody's tightly covered it all.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into a double team.
We're done. Come on out, Mahomes. Ain't gonna cheat you the whole fucking game. It's bull crap. It's just garbage. It's just garbage, guys. It is what it is. Take old boy out the game too. It's just, you know, whatever. It's whatever, fellas. You know they cheat, bro. They just cheat. They just gotta find ways to cheat. Everybody's covered.
Intercepted.
You know,
picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. This spot in the 4th quarter, that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they...
So let's see here. Let's just watch the bogusness as it unveils again. How nobody is open. Look at that. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. So it's amazing how this guy is sticking 2 people. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Look at this. Watch how these 2 guys slide simultaneously. Look at him. Look. Look. Come on, man. I mean, it's, you know, come on. Look at this. So he's not gonna come on. What is this? This is garbage. This is total garbage.
Always do this time of year.
I like how you.
Here's what it is, guys.
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's into the hands of Reynolds. gain of 13. It's a first down.
Passer rank. It's ranked 30th.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run it here with Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Winston. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19.
Once again, here's the piece that you need to understand right here. Notice this. Watch this. He throws his ball. Look, my man. Look now. Look at that. He don't even make an attempt to catch the ball. Look at this. Their guy would have turned and picked that off. See, he don't even make an attempt to catch the ball. He don't make an attempt. None. The ball is. Look, he's between the quarterback and the receiver. He's looking at the ball. I don't want to pick it off. I'm gonna let him catch it. Then I want to come and hit stick him. You freaking cheat rats. I mean, this thing is just.
The change there on a gain of 12.
Bogus, ridiculous game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I'm telling you, one day I will put it down and I can pick it back up.
From the red zone now, Winston. Rush
one day
and he's taken down.
One day I will put it down, I'm not going to pick it up. And that day's coming soon. I promise you, I don't lie about something. It's coming soon. It's coming real soon. Because I'm tired of playing the game that's so poorly made that, you just, simple stuff. No referees. They don't retire players' numbers. You got people on the sideline in golf shirts and it's snowing. I mean, come on, man. I mean, just little stuff like that. And then the gameplay is just horrible.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today?
What happened? Let's go see it. Okay. I can even live with this move. Okay, he fell for the banana itself pie. He fell for the. I can live with that. You know, he came up, he ran towards him. Oh, the guy ran towards him. He came back. Oh, I thought he was gonna keep going. I can live with that move. I can live with him doing that.
But the preparation in advance.
But
coaching
once
staff,
again, let it go both ways.
Players to the game plan,
let their guys do
and being
that.
Ready to go in this one. You're exactly right.
Instead of as soon as you press the X button, they just immediately all peel off their covered guys and come back and disrupt the play.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good, and that'll push the lead up to 29
let's do it both ways. That's all I'm
asking. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Yeah. 95. You can have it. Regular dude. 78 strength is out there really making some
4 yards
noise.
The gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Against 2 guys that are higher ranked than him.
From the gun, Burnham. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
We're going to make him come past it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too.
So he don't even go up. So see what they do? They automatically make him go to the defensive posture. So they jumping for the ball. I mean,
this one winds up being intercepted.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Games like this, I'll put this thing down. I got better things to do at my time.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 25-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they
show yourself, guys, dance.
First down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check 56.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
We didn't score an offensive touchdown.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Brown. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. 56, Mike, 56, right there.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Is this thing erasing stuff as I select them?
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Brown. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
Another carry for
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
brings up 4th down.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. And this one is right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Chiefs 9.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. They're on 27-yard line.
KC's offense ready to take over. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Yeah, already scumbag.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a half.
Look at this. Look at it. Look. He's on his hip, but look at this. Come on, man. Come on. Stop this. Stop it. Come on, man. You gotta stop this at some point, right? You just can't let this hypocrisy keep up doing this. I mean, this is a joke. It really, truly is. It's a straight up joke. Wow. It's a straight up joke. Okay, he has 91 speed. I'll give him that. But look at the guy he was running with. Let me show you his speed. Max speed is 97. Last time I checked, that's way faster than 91. But he's running stride for stride with him in the snow.
Second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
It really and truly is, guys.
Throwing again. Burnham. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Burnham. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he hooked up with a veteran there and in overtime.
That's a good dude there, boy. Somebody.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go.
Prime time over grind, game over, time's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you want it. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we young. Looking back like where the love.
Dude here,
so I be hella low key. The contrary to believe. Loyalty runs deep. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play with peace. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, roll through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch his skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the game, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yo, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later. To keep it real, you don't need to wait up. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I get it go. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. I get it go.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Alright.
More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
We in first place. They dead some mess. We in first place over here. That is crazy. We are in first place. With the fourth seed. Ain't that crazy? Boy, I tell you.
Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Hey, couple of bins up in my pocket. I don't want pulse and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
Party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another
saying wife me. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I don't finna get it. Hit the back and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Just like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my socks. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check. Socks check. Hoodie check. Shorts check. Nike. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'm saying. Got a new Prestos and a J's in the way. Got a new wristwatch where it don't take time. Might pull up on a hop if it's too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Well, this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got chest coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They're like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good walk. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo, Nike check.
Flag on the play.
Yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater.
How'd you get up these stairs? You came up these stairs by yourself?
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
She don't know the occupation. I just
guys next week.
Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. She don't feel cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard, I was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm both into it. I know that you want to do it. I can help you with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the I couldn't tell you too straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking around me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can face it. I just wanna know that I can hold the conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz with this pink stuff. Yeah, go and tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't tell me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. I'm like, automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
With 5 and 7. Well, it's crazy.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans taking on Teddy Bridgewater and the Carolina Panthers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans.
Show me open bids, please. That's half of those things.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early,
We're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Terry
2
off
yards
his
on the
back
carry
in
there. It'll be
his
second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Keep the defense coming. They ain't never good. You cutting him?
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Good job.
And they'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Yards on the pickup.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
You don't love me like I do.
From the 50, it's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. Watson's pass, a gain of 6 there on first.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there gives a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Open man is QT, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. Given 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now Watson's throw is taken in by QT. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Watson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Who is this dude?
Tackle made by Foley Fadukasi, the former UConn Husky.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Watson. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 6th touchdown of the season.
BC, are you with me? Oh, yeah.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown.
Let's go. He don't know.
Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Stop singing that song.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Check on the clothes.
Your mom. Clothes are dry yet? Let me go look. Let me go look. Okay, let me go look. Let me go and see.
Hey Google, call Mama's phone. Move, you move. Get up. Hey Google, call Mama's phone.
Calling Mama. Mobile.
All right, it's ringing. You have it?
Please leave your message for
Google, hang up. Hey Google, hang up. Move.
Sorry, I can't help with that when you're in a call. Message has been recorded. Record your message after the tone.
Hey Google, in call.
Across the 45.
Move, buddy.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Bridgewater. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon just marked that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 26-yard line. To the air again with Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
He got checked down this year.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
And again, it's Bridgewater. That is caught at the 7. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
All right, guys.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass. Easier said than done. Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
For the running back.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 44, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's not good. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Watson. Completes this to Waring. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he'll give it here to his running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
The tackle made.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh, he went back. He went back. God dang it.
Incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going
after.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, Watson. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Newman. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Watson.
Oh, that's
fires
bull.
one that's intercepted.
It's coming back.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
It's coming back.
He's at the 50.
30. Don't chase him.
Past the 20.
It's coming back. I got him my quarterback. I felt my thing. I felt my what you call it. I felt my controller shake.
For a Panther touchdown.
Good job, Verrett. You can run fast. Yeah, I felt my controller shake.
Pushing the foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Yeah. Bring it back. We will accept that.
How big is that?
Now here's the deal. Watch this. Now watch how bogus this is. Let me show you the bogusness of this. So this guy, look. Look at this. So now look. He's moving on. Shoot. I'm sticking two dudes. He didn't even take another step this way. He didn't take, his momentum didn't take him nowhere. He came right back. Come on, man, stop this. This stuff is so,
penalty,
it's so full of mess. It's like it's garbage.
And wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And just a short gain that time as they're able.
Oh, man. This is comical. It's comical. It is comical. Oh, okay. I guess his knee hit right there, I guess. It's always amazing how their knee always hit a little bit short of
to get him down.
33. Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned with a little more power. They score.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Thrown across his body, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Before we came up to the booth, Last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Off of play action, he'll look to throw.
Got an open man, it's QT. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st down, it's Watson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Rasul Douglas picks it, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
But there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do,
oh my
in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
That's
Carolina
crazy.
getting set to take the
That
field.
is crazy.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together
You
on
keep
this drive.
forgetting to go in the room and get an interception guy. They're going to make him do superheroic stuff. Come on, man. This is garbage. Look at this. These guys should be playing wide receiver if they can catch this well. Look at this. Look at this. You know what? No, whatever. Guess that's better than half the stuff
Now,
they do.
Coach used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh,
McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina.
He wasn't a 3rd down and nobody can
Christian McCaffrey,
this is
85 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point
Nobody
away from
can touch
tying
it.
up this game.
I mean, that's bogus. It's just totally
And
bogus.
always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
Watch this.
And it never hurts.
He gets through there and nobody touches
him. As the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
And they give me all the wrong guys.
Be...
This is bull mess. It just pisses me off. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, there. Look at this. So this guy can't make the tackle. He can't make the tackle. So look, he's gonna run right past him, right? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. It's garbage. So this man, it's not gonna give that guy time. So you thinking it's gonna give you him? So you see how I run my guy to the right? Because I'm thinking it's gonna give me the closest man to the ball, right? This is the closest man to the ball. But look what they get. They give me this guy. So I'm trying to dive with 32 to the left, and I'm pulling this guy right out the way. I mean, this is mess, man. It's just, boy, it's just a horrible.
Encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
It's a horrible game.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
They're gonna give me a guy that's right. He's gonna be the closest man to the ball. This guy is right behind him, and they give me a guy that's up the field. So I'm thinking I'm the guy that's trailing. So I'm trying to dive to the left. Meanwhile, they gave me the guy up the field that can make the tackle, and I'm pulling him out the way because I'm diving to the left. It's just garbage. It's just garbage. It's just a horrible game. Really starting to get to
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I'm really getting to that point. Holy crap.
This one fielded at the 5.
Wow, I really like this game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow, you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead. So you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throw left side, complete to QT. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Watson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air yet again, Watson. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Panthers have recovered. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 1st and 10, Bridgewater. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Bridgewater again. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 14 yards. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. First, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. The Steelers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And you can see they trail in that one as that game's gone to halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass. In our game, it's Teddy Bridgewater with a standout first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
You know who's going to win the game. Stop. And this team can't really afford that. They're making guys jump routes, but your guy's going to sit here. You have a guy that can stop this dude on third down.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
And he kicked that 50-some yard in the wind.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that
now when they do that,
their mouth here?
The benefit can lose a place. So the teams will just throw little crosses the whole game off. When they make a cheat do this, then we're not going to count it. That'd be ineffective.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They've become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding
we're done for the day.
Finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
You got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they're really in sync right now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
and have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Oh my God, stop the pressure.
That one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On second down, McCaffrey.
There it is.
McCaffrey with a first down and more.
There it
and
is.
he takes it across the 50 to the
There it is. Gives me a guy
46-yard
that's
line.
up the field. I mean, so I'm thinking I'm diving with the guy that's right behind him.
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
And it's giving me a guy up the field, so I'm clearing the path for him.
What they do on the perimeter, in this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Bridgewater now on second down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
On first down, it's Newman. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The tackle made by Jay.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Dante Jackson picks it. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Stop.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six from Panther touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Bass on for the extra point.
Garbage.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 30.
On first down, Watson.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
First down Texans, Watson hooking up with Cooks.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game. Hey, you know, every now and then I actually listen to the
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit as they give them a touchdown.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
They run the option on 2nd down.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
38-yard line.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long, and that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
This kind of issue coming. What it is? What's she talking about? She have games today, does she?
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete. That's Watts.
Let him go.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20.
Still off the field. Man, this is garbage, man. This is, you know, whatever. Look at this. Same old nonsense. Now, how many times have you seen their guy right here step over there and pick that off? Jumped the route. Nah, we just gonna let him catch it. Then we'll watch it. Then we'll let him catch it. Then we'll tackle him. Come on, man. This is, yeah. I'm really getting to that point, y'all. I'm really getting to that point. I'm really getting to the point where I'm about to hang up these cleats for good. Getting close. Getting close. Getting close. Getting close.
Yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And again, it's Bridgewater. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Number 85.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
Let me put this on my speaker.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Carolina scores to cap it off. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it...
What? Stop interrupting my jams, Mia.
From danger, a really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense.
He throws it high so he can get
for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That's what he does.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They everywhere, bro. Oh yeah. So that's why we, because that guy started coming in, then he backs out. Because that's that's the only place the guy's gonna be open, so they have to cover everybody. So he's gonna come up and then bounce out here into the lane because they know that's the only guy that's gonna be open. I mean, you can't throw it here because I guarantee you, Then can't throw it to him because I guarantee you this guy would have picked it off. It's, you know, it's whatever. Garbage.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard
line. Every day.
3 quarters in the books.
Getting closer to retiring from this mess.
After this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Every day.
21. Second down and 8.
Tired of getting cheated. And beat me, but that's cheap.
Here's Bridgewater. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Ross Blacklock. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. To throw, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, which you're
that guy gonna have on a short sleeve shirt, whether it's 100 degrees outside or if it's 50 below. Still gonna have one.
It didn't happen.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
Watch it. They may make you run straight to the kicker.
He hit his first. This one from 38. The kick by Bass is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
The score, Panthers 34, Texans 21.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Houston set to take over.
It's all funny. All funny. Yeah, I'm serious.
Bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. From the shotgun, he'll throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24.
Throwing again is Watson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that
contact. I think you're right,
in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get it all the way up 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
45-yard line.
And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson.
Trying to call it a career.
And that will be incomplete as well.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
On for the field goal of 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good.
It is good.
And that gets them back within 10.
Makes the score Panthers 34, Texans 24.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hand on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Oh, wow.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The connection there, Bridgewater to Samuel for a Panther 1st down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there from McCaffrey. 45 yards with that run. Double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. But going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. That's good for a Carolina 1st. Bridgewater to Moore. good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Bridgewater's pass.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to... Extend the lead.
41. Texans 24.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And they're on 29-yard line.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
3-yard line.
Open man is QT, complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. At the 40-yard. Off of play action, it's Watson. You cannot write these guys. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front.
Every time I leave out, you get close.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
He was tackled at the 20.
Every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts.
There's a good guy, you know, guy said it right there.
I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continue moving the ball, and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That's what I want to hear right there. Hey.